Welcome back, everyone! My name is Rabbit, and this is my playthrough of Wild Arms. Where we left off in our previous episode, I spent a little tiny chunk of time at the very beginning ranting to you guys about my experience with this dumbass who almost hit me and fucked up both my car and my body. But afterwards, we ended up doing a quick little side detour. I shouldn't even really call it a detour. We were already in Adelheid to the black market, and I kind of just showed you guys what was there. But we were broke bitches, so we couldn't afford anything. So we decided, well, fuck it. Let's just go to Arctica Castle because Jack has some shit to settle with Lady Harken / Elmina. So that is where we left off. So let us continue kind of making our way through here. And yeah, I had mentioned, I think, briefly in the last episode that I'm really surprised by the monsters here. No one has been too much of a challenge, and the Gela and XP aren't really anything to write home about either. And what the fuck do you do with this? Surely this room has to be for something. Can we blow it up? That is weird. What about handpan? What the fuck do we do with it? Oh, it's been a few years since that cold, stormy night. You. This is the Black Fenril, the sword of the Chief Knight. Your sword. Who is this bitch with the purple hair? Are you going to give this to me? A knight like me? I have to accept this responsibility in the name of my sword. Black Fenril acquired. Guys, that's interesting. The secret deep within the sword of the Chief Fenril Knight is transferred. Fast draw hint acquired. That is fucking cool. I got it. Old Wolf. I was not expecting to find something here. Like, whoops. Holy shit. That's awesome. So I guess it does pay off. Whoa, that's pretty nice. To go ahead and examine things as different characters. I can see that easily being missed. Huh. Well, that's cool. Glad I checked that out. Yay me. I wonder if there's anything else that I've overlooked by not having certain characters look at the same thing. And okay, have we seen this thing before, guys? I do not think so. But let's see if we can... Aw, shit. I should probably try to get Jack to learn his new fast draw spell. But I don't know why it costs so much fucking mana. That's too much money. And what is that fucking flag? This monster design is very interesting, to say the least. I think it's just a random ghoul of some sort being carted. Oh, what am I looking for? Remedy. By a horse and buggy? It's really bizarre. And he uses a whip. Okay. Very weird. Wow, really? You get a counterattack? Fuck you. But yeah, I'm very surprised that the creatures you encounter here aren't really anything to write home about. I guess I would expect a more epic group here waiting for us since, you know, there was a lot of shit that went down at Arctica Castle. We saw it at the very beginning of this Let's Play, at the very start of the game even, where we watched that cutscene and all that shit happened with Alhazad and the demons just fucking everything up and ruining this kingdom. So, I don't know, I guess I would have expected more vicious beings here, but whatever. I'll take it, I guess. No need to QQ too much. But let's take these guys out. And I believe they didn't have... Oh! It attacks multiple enemies? Okay. Let's give it a try, I guess. Jack, no, that's not it. But look at that, guys. That thing had less than 1,300 HP. Or, I mean, it could have had exactly 1,300 since Jack did 1,358, but anyway. Come on, Jack, fucking learn this, please. He'll get it eventually. So how are you guys doing today? I mean, aside from the shit that happened with me, which is a pretty big deal, I'm feeling okay. Still a little bit rattled, but my day hasn't been awful. I did work this morning, and wasn't too bad. I got off a little bit early because one of my coworkers, well, I guess this is kind of a long story in and of itself, but I swapped my shifts with a coworker because he and his wife found out, I think last week that they are... Oh, there's a save point. Guys, I will quickly save so you don't have to watch me. BRB. Alright, sorry about that. I've had it mentioned to me a couple times that you guys are really not huge fans of me. Oh my god. I'm like stopping because I'm like, where are there doors? What's going on? Of me always showcasing me saving. So I'll try to not always have it in there. Not that it takes that much extra time, but you know, I try to remain open to constructive feedback. And as long as people phrase things in a non-asshole way, I'm pretty receptive to suggestions. So I know that's something that some people are really sensitive about. If anyone leaves any sort of like remark or comment, they get very defensive. And that's another thing I would honestly praise about myself, is that I think I'm pretty open-minded, and I don't know, constructive criticism doesn't bother me. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if someone's like, hey Rabbit, you know, you save like all the time, which I do. I've made fun of myself for that. I am a chronic saver. It is a fucking problem. I know, I get this. So if someone like points it out to me and they're like, hey, oh Rabbit, you save a lot. Do you think that maybe you could cut out some of the saves? I mean, that's a nice way of saying it, and I'll think about it and be like, you know what? You don't need to see me save all the time. I might forget, and sometimes I may just save on camera, because to me it's not a big deal. It doesn't add more than maybe 20 seconds to a video. But, you know, if I think about it, sure, I'll go ahead and remove it and not make you watch me save all the time. But no promises. Hey, what is she doing just chilling here? Okay. So let's talk to her. Rudy, Cecilia, I need to do this alone. I apologize for making you wait. I really don't want to see you like this if I can help it. My blood-stained hands will never let me go. It's the same for me. I can't turn back. Elmina will laugh at me. For Elmina, I shall use my sword against you. On guard. One way or another, we shall attain honor. Everything begins and ends here today. My art does not create or destroy. It's the essence of pure combat that I live by. Come, Jack. We shall taste each other's blood for the last time. What in the hell? But I thought Elmina was our bottom bitch. Why do we have to do this? Is this all you've got? It will never be enough. Don't get too confident, Harken. As soon as I learn this shit, you're going down. Oh, really? This is the fight with her? Guys, I have to say, and I haven't really critiqued too many things about this game just because I don't really have a lot of things that bother me about it, but this is kind of underwhelming. Like, I was expecting, you know, epic monsters in here, and the designs are kind of cool, like that one, I don't remember what it's called, monster that is like a ghoul on top of the buggy carted by the horse, or pulled by the horse, I should say. I mean, that looked cool, but all the monsters here are weak, and what the fuck is this kind of fight? Like, I was expecting a challenge. Oh well, whatever, I guess it's not the end of the world. But I am a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. And Jack's already at his third force, so I'll go ahead and use Sonic Vision. I don't think Divide Shot works on enemies, like bosses anyway. Obviously it works on enemies, that's what it's designed for. Alright, Harken, can you do something other than that? And Jack, for fuck's sake! I'm trying to get you to learn your shit. I mean, what better place to learn it than here against Elmina, which is so sad that we're fighting her and that this was her fate. But if you guys recall, when we left her and she took on Al-Hazad, he was like being a total creeper, and I assumed he had killed Elmina, but it seems somehow they made her one of their own, and she just, I don't know. It seems like she's kind of cognizant of who she truly is, yet for whatever reason can't remain as Elmina. She keeps turning into Harken. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe we'll receive an explanation later. If not, it's okay with me. I won't lose sleep over it. But anyway, as I was starting to say, since we're here in battle and I don't foresee anything really getting interesting here, at least not until Jack learns this fucking fast draw. So one of my coworkers, the reason why I switched with him was because he and his wife found out that they are expecting, which is normally good news, but it's been terrible for him the last week because neither he nor his wife actually want to have kids, which is interesting for me because they both would make great parents. They're highly educated, they're both very nice, and you could tell that they just have a lot to give to their kids and to their family. So I don't know, it's weird to me, but anyway, let me not live too much on the edge here and die. So I was asking him, I was like, so are you keeping the baby? Like, what are you guys going to do? I mean, neither of you want it. It's not like one person does and then the other one's kind of torn. Both of them are very against having kids. So I asked him the other day, you know, are you going to put up for adoption? Are you going to see this to its full term? Because his wife is only, like 7-8 weeks pregnant, I want to say. She's pretty early. She's definitely in the first trimester. I mean, obviously, she's not showing, and it is unexpected. So, I asked him, like, are you going to put up for adoption? Or are you going to see the pregnancy through? What is the plan here? And he said they're going to keep it, which surprised me and a lot of our other coworkers. And we asked him, like, why are you keeping it if you guys don't want kids? You know, adoption is an option if you are against, like, abortion or, you know, other alternatives. Why are you wanting to keep it if you're not going to love it or if you have no interest in actually raising this thing? And I don't know, his response was kind of an asshole one. Basically, his thought is, well, since it has my DNA, it would be a disservice to the child to allow anyone other than myself to see to its rearing. And he's one of those guys that he's nice, but he thinks really highly of himself. And I get where he's coming from. You know, it does have your DNA, and it is kind of like a part of you and your wife, whom you love very, very much. But you don't want this kid, and I think the biggest disservice is keeping it when you could give it to a family that may actually like it. But at the same time, and my husband said this to me when I was recounting the story to him, you know, there are a lot of kids that need homes, tons and tons of just beautiful little children that are waiting to be adopted. And he was like, you know, maybe it's a good thing. It's going to be one less kid just waiting for a family to take it home, or, you know, ending up in and out of different foster homes being abused. So I agree with that, but I don't know, it just seems weird to me that never wanted kids, still don't want kids. You seem to resent this kid already because he's like, oh, now I gotta start saving for college for it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, come on. You gotta, if you're gonna keep this thing, you need to have a better attitude about it. But oh my gosh, I can't believe we killed her with all these failed attempts at learning this fast draw ability. Anyway, Harken says, you finally look like a knight. That's right, bow before me, Harken. Shit, I should have used one of my lucky cards. Well, maybe it would have been a waste to do it here. Elmina! Aww. What is this light? You still don't get it, do you? That is the light from your heart, the light of the absolute power. It's the power to go beyond yourself in order to protect the ones we love. That is the light of your new courage. Please save your strength. Please don't talk. Many precious things have slipped through your fingers. You are now glowing with courage. It's stronger than... Elmina, open your eyes. Here are a few words for you from the dead. I don't care how boring or terrible things get. Protect this world, the world that provided for us to meet. Aww. I will not use my power for revenge. I will use my blade to... To what? The lion idol explodes from the light. Oh, I believe we got the courage one earlier, I think. I am the guardian of courage. Ooh, Justine. The death of the demon knight and the cry of the human warrior summon me to Fulgaia once again. Call my name for the sake of courage, and you shall rise above yourself. Aww. Elmina. That's really sad. But we got the courage room. Jack, I'm okay. Let me fight with you for the sake of Fulgaia. She taught me that there are things in this world worth protecting. That's really sad. Poor Jack. He lost his girlfriend. But okay, let's see. He had Oder Yuk. Let's grab... Oh my god. That's the first one. You know, I'm not really impressed with this. Let me see if it would be suitable for... Oh! It's actually good for Rude right now. So, Justine. Who do we have? Haru Saludo. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and use him. I've been really terrible about showcasing all of the different guardians. So, oh shit, I don't know which way I want us to go. Let's just go in both of them. Oh shit. Nice. So I wonder if that other one, a boom getter? Guys, what the hell? Hey, where are you? Where is my boom getter? There it is. A protector for the left hand. Oops. So is it for Jack? Oh, it is. Shit. We are stocking up, guys. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and call this an episode since we are pretty close to being up on time. And my last episode went over a little bit longer than I would have liked. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I am your host, Rabbit. This is my playthrough of Wild Arms. When we come back together, we're going to continue exploring Arctica Castle and I guess figure out where the hell we're supposed to go next. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in just a sec.